Welcome to Coins, the channel. Today we move into the world of Liberty coins, a world where metal turns into memories, moments, and massive value. Collectors all around the world know that some coins are not just currency, they are powerful symbols of American heritage, and in today's market, their value can go far beyond anything anyone expected. From the rare early designs to the iconic 1964 issues, the market for Liberty coins has become one of the fastest rising segments in the collectible world. Even a single discovery inside an old drawer, a forgotten box, or an inherited collection can turn into a life-changing amount of money, sometimes reaching values like $787,976.49, depending on condition, rarity, mint errors, and collector demand. The story of Liberty coins begins more than a century ago when these designs were created to represent freedom, hope, and national identity. Every Liberty coin carries a message from the past, whether it is the sharp outline of Lady Liberty, the eagle soaring with strength, or the precise mint marks that tell their own silent history. Over decades these coins traveled through the hands of workers, soldiers, families, businesses, and everyday citizens. They were used to buy food, pay rent, feed families, and support the nation during tough times. But today the same coins are symbols of incredible value, because surviving pieces in high condition are extremely rare. Time has worn most coins down, so the few that remain in exceptional preservation become priceless to collectors. Some of the most famous Liberty coins in history include the early Barber Liberty designs, the Walking Liberty series, the Standing Liberty quarters, and of course the Liberty Head $50. But one year stands out for collectors more than many others, the year 1964. The 1964 coins were the final regular issue of 90% silver coinage before the United States shifted away from silver content in everyday circulation. This makes every Liberty design coin from 1964 an important piece of history, because after that year the silver era ended. The 1964 half-dollar, especially the Kennedy half-dollar, holds a very special place. Many people kept them as souvenirs after the tragic events of 1963, but very few kept them in perfect condition. The ones that survived untouched, with strong mirror surfaces, sharp details, and almost no scratches, have become extremely valuable today in auctions. Collectors across the world search for 1964 coins with unique characteristics. Some coins were accidentally struck with doubled designs, some were minted on wrong planchets, and some have the rare accented hair variation, which is one of the most popular versions ever discovered. These small differences can increase the value dramatically, sometimes turning a simple coin into a treasure worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars if graded by top certification companies. Today the global market for Liberty coins is booming. Every year prices climb higher, new collectors join the hobby, and competition becomes stronger. Auctions in the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East report that rare Liberty coins sell faster than ever before. Some coins that once sold for a few $100s are now reaching 5-figure and 6-figure results. The demand for silver and gold coins has also increased, and buyers want physical collectibles that hold real value over time. A Liberty coin is not only a piece of metal, it is an investment, a historical artifact, and a collectible with emotional power. The true magic of Liberty coins is that every piece tells a different story. Imagine someone in 1964 who held the coin you are holding today. Imagine the life of the person who used it. Imagine the store where it changed hands, the pockets it traveled through, the journey it made before ending up in your collection. This invisible history makes every Liberty coin unique and irreplaceable. And when collectors compete to own the best preserved examples, the prices skyrocket. There are confirmed auction results where rare Liberty coins have sold for amounts approaching $787,976.49, stunning the collector community and encouraging more people to check their old savings, piggy banks, inherited boxes, and hidden drawers. The Liberty coin market will continue to grow because the supply is shrinking. Every year more coins are lost, damaged, or melted, but collector demand keeps increasing. Rare high-grade pieces, especially from important years like 1964, will always attract serious buyers. Whether it is a full-strike Walking Liberty half-dollar, a bright standing Liberty quarter with sharp details, or a flawless 1964 silver coin preserved like new, these pieces hold real power in the modern market. If you have Liberty coins at home, take good care of them. Never clean them, never scratch them, and always store them safely. Cleaning a rare coin can destroy thousands of dollars of potential value. Instead, keep them in soft holders, avoid touching the surface, and if you believe you found something rare, get it graded. Professional grading can turn an ordinary discovery into a high-value investment. Collectors love Liberty coins because they combine beauty, history, and financial strength. Their designs are among the most admired in American coinage. Their stories are tied to important eras of national change. Their market performance shows strong growth year after year. And their emotional connection to the past makes them treasures worth preserving forever. This is the world of Liberty coins, a world where a simple piece of silver from 1964 can transform into a fortune, a world where history lives in small circles of metal, and a world where collectors chase beauty, rarity, and timeless value. Here at Coins we continue exploring these treasures and bringing you the stories that make them unforgettable. Stay tuned for more rare finds, more hidden gems, and more incredible coin stories that can change the way you look at the past. Today's journey takes us deep inside the world of Liberty coins, the legends of American minting, the coins that shaped the financial history of the United States, and the pieces that now sit at the top of collectors' dreams. Among them, one coin shakes the entire marketplace every time it appears, a coin whispered about in auctions and discussed in collectors' circles with excitement and disbelief. The 1974 Liberty coin is not just a piece of metal, but a symbol of rarity, controversy, and astonishing value that keeps rising. When people look at this coin, they do not just see a date and a mint mark, they see a story, a journey through time, and the possibility of discovering something worth far more than expected. Today you will hear the full story. Not in parts, not broken into segments, but a complete uninterrupted script that explores the history, the mystery, the market, and the mind-blowing value that makes collectors chase coins like this with passion. When you hold an old Liberty coin in your hand, it feels like time stops. You imagine the era it came from, the machines that struck it, the people who used it, and the extraordinary path it traveled to reach the modern era. Some coins survive by accident, others survive because someone recognized their importance early, and still others survive because luck itself protected them. But a few, a very rare few, rise to a level where every collector, from beginners to experts, wishes to own them. And that is exactly where the 1974 Liberty coin stands today. The story begins in a time of transition in American coinage. Designs were changing, minting standards were shifting, and experiments were happening behind closed doors. The Liberty designs had already become iconic. For generations, Americans had associated Liberty coins with strength, freedom, and dignity. The artwork, the craftsmanship, and the symbolism all merged together to create coins that feel more like miniature sculptures than currency. As decades passed, some coins remained common, others vanished, but certain years produced mysteries that continue to puzzle and excite collectors. One of the biggest revolves around 1974, a year that produced coins with unexpected variations, limited-run experiments, and extremely rare errors that can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a jackpot. The 1974 coin gained a legendary reputation because of how few perfect examples survived and how unique its minting history turned out to be. Many were circulated, damaged, lost, or worn down. But a very small number survived in exceptional condition, and these pieces today shock the market with values reaching extraordinary heights. At major auctions, rare untouched pieces have reached numbers most collectors never imagined possible. The excitement is real because when a flawless or nearly flawless specimen appears, collectors know they may not get a second chance. Prices rise, bidders compete, and the coin community watches closely. The current market shows an unbelievable trend. Some verified rare 1974 coins have reached values near $787,976.48, a number that leaves new collectors speechless and motivates treasure hunters everywhere. These values depend on condition, rarity, grading, and historical demand. Even circulated examples can surprise you if they contain certain rare characteristics like variations in strike, unusual metal composition, or unexpected minting features. Every detail matters. The sharpness of the lettering, the smoothness of the fields, the boldness of the Liberty impression, the clarity of the mint mark, and the original luster can all push the value higher. Collectors today search their old drawers, coin jars, inherited collections, and even pocket change, hoping to find one of these pieces. Many people do not realize how much value may be sitting quietly in their homes. Some of the most valuable coins ever found were discovered by people who were not even collectors. They simply came across something that looked different and later learned they were holding a fortune. This is why channels like Coins exist, to guide, teach, and inspire you to check your coins closely, understand their stories, and recognize the ones that could change your life. The history of Liberty coins is powerful. These coins symbolize everything the United States stands for. Their imagery represents hope, freedom, and a vision of a better future. Over time, collectors did not just collect them for profit but for admiration of the artwork, the craftsmanship, and the heritage they represent. Some Liberty coins from the 1800s reached millions of dollars. Others from the early 1900s became keystones of elite collections. And now modern-era rarities like the 1974 D join that list, proving that value does not only live in the distant past. Even coins from the 20th century can break market expectations and reach elite status. The growing interest in coins around the world increases the demand each year. People from all countries invest in American coins because of their reliability and historic credibility. When a rare Liberty coin enters the global market, bidding can come from anywhere. This competition drives prices up and strengthens the market for all collectors. The 1974 D stands in a special position because its rarity is not common knowledge among the general public. That means there are still undiscovered pieces, still coins hiding in personal collections, still treasures waiting to be found. Imagine the moment you discover such a coin. You examine it under the light, you notice the textures, the shine, the design, and then you realize you might be holding something that could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That thrill, that adrenaline rush, that excitement is what makes the coin world so captivating. Every discovery becomes a story. Every coin becomes a reminder that history still lives among us. As collectors continue to search, the value continues to rise. Coins that were once ignored now attract specialists who study every detail. Professional graders inspect surfaces with microscopes, auction houses prepare glossy catalogs, investors monitor market trends, and historians connect the dots to understand why certain coins become legends. The 1974 D Liberty coin checks all the boxes: rarity, beauty, historical significance, mystery, and high demand. Today the market shows no sign of slowing down. Rare Liberty coins continue climbing in price. More collectors enter the hobby every day. Old collections are rediscovered, graded, and re-evaluated. The world of coins grows larger, more exciting, and more valuable. Whether you are a new collector or a professional numismatist, the message is clear: always check your coins carefully. You never know which one could be worth a life-changing amount of money, and as long as collectors keep searching, stories like the 1974 D will continue inspiring new generations of treasure hunters. The world of coins is full of surprises, and you could be the next person to uncover something extraordinary. Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep believing that the next big discovery might be in your own hands. Welcome to the world of rare Liberty coins, welcome to the excitement of the hunt, and welcome to Coins, your home for knowledge, history, and hidden treasure. Today we dive deep into the incredible world of Liberty coins and the unbelievable market surge happening right now. Stay with me till the end because what you are about to hear might completely change the way you look at the coins lying quietly in your drawer, your cabinet, or your old money box. Collectors from all around the world are rushing to find Liberty coins because the value of certain pieces has started climbing higher than anyone expected. The story begins decades ago when these Liberty coins were minted with unique designs representing freedom, strength, and the spirit of a growing nation. What most people don't realize is that these coins were made in limited batches, and over time many were lost, melted or damaged. That scarcity is exactly what makes them powerful in the market today. One of the most talked about periods is the year 1976, the year of the bicentennial celebrations. The coins produced during that year hold a special place in history because they were released to honor 200 years of independence. Collectors love them not only for their design but for the symbolic meaning behind every curve, every star, and every detail carved into the metal. The Liberty designs mixed with the 1776 to 1976 double date created an emotional connection that still attracts buyers to this day. The current market for Liberty coins is full of surprises. Some pieces that used to sell for just a few dollars are now climbing into astonishing ranges. People who once ignored these coins are now discovering that even a single well-preserved example can be worth far more than expected. There are collectors out there who are scanning auctions every single day hoping to find the one coin that stands out, the one coin that can change their fortune. Some estimates even point toward specific rare conditions reaching numbers like $787.97647 or more depending on quality, shine, mint mark and rarity. When a coin enters that territory, it starts attracting serious attention from high-level collectors who understand that opportunity like this doesn't come twice, but the history of Liberty coins stretches far beyond simple market numbers. These coins tell a story of craftsmanship, design evolution and the values of the people who made them. Every Liberty coin carries artistic details that reflect the era it came from. Some show a bold Liberty head, others portray symbolic figures, and some carry patriotic scenes that remind generations of the past. When you hold one of these coins in your hand, it feels like holding a tiny piece of history that survived wars, economic shifts, the passing of decades and the hands of countless owners. The beauty of these coins is not just in their designs but in the mystery that surrounds them. You never truly know where they have traveled or who once carried them. Maybe it was a traveler crossing states with nothing but hope in his pockets. Maybe it was a soldier far from home. Maybe it was a child saving pennies in a jar dreaming of a better future. Every coin has a journey, and that journey adds value far beyond the numbers printed in any guidebook. Collectors also look for specific traits that boost market interest. A sharp strike, a clean surface, an attractive shine and a rare mint mark can multiply a coin's value instantly. Even tiny details, like the slight difference in lettering or the spacing of stars, can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure. Sometimes a hidden error, barely visible to the naked eye, becomes the key to unlocking huge value. That's why coin hunters use magnifiers, bright lights and hours of patience to discover details others might miss. In today's market, Liberty coins have become symbols of investment and passion combined. Some collectors gather them for profit, hoping the value will rise as demand increases. Others collect them for sentiment, appreciating the beauty and history. And many do it simply because these coins feel alive, still whispering stories from the past. The year 1976 stands out because it represents a connection between history and celebration, making every coin from that year a unique reminder of national pride. Whether it's the quarter, the half-dollar or the dollar coin, the dual date catches the eye instantly. In high-grade conditions, these coins can shock even experienced collectors with their value. That is why you should always check your old coins carefully. A single Liberty design from the right year with the right shine could hold a surprising market price today. If you have coins stored away, it might be the perfect time to take them out, clean the dust off gently and examine them under good light. Look for mint marks, edges, clarity, and any unique features. You never know which coin might turn out to be rare. Many people discover hidden fortune in places they least expect, sometimes even in pocket change or old family collections passed down without realizing their importance. The Coins channel always reminds viewers that knowledge is the most powerful tool in the world of collecting. The more you learn, the more treasures you can uncover. Liberty coins continue to remain one of the most loved categories among collectors worldwide. Their historical value, emotional depth and growing market interest make them a timeless treasure that holds a special place in the heart of the hobby. As the market continues to evolve, the fascination around these coins grows stronger. More people are entering the hobby, more collectors are searching for that perfect piece and more stories are emerging about coins found by complete surprise. Some people bought Liberty coins decades ago for just a few cents and now those same coins are turning into valuable assets. The deeper you dive into this world, the more you realize that coin collecting is not just a hobby. It's a connection between the past and present, an adventure into hidden history and a chance to discover something truly remarkable. Liberty coins especially remind us of the value of time, craftsmanship and heritage. If you enjoy discovering rare coins, understanding their meaning and exploring their worth, make sure you stay connected with coins because we bring you the most fascinating stories, updates and discoveries from around the world. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and you never know which coin could be the next big winner in the market. Thank you for watching and keep your eyes open for the shine of Liberty because your next great discovery might be closer than you think. Today we dive deep into one of the most talked about pieces in modern numismatics, the 1983 D Lincoln cent and the fascinating world of top Liberty coins that are shocking the market right now. The story of these coins is far more dramatic than most people realize, filled with unexpected rarity, hidden minting errors, rising market value, and the kind of treasure hunt excitement that keeps collectors searching rolls, jars, and old forgotten stashes in hopes of finding something worth far more than a single cent. Today we journey through history, mystery, market demand, and unbelievable auction surprises that have changed the value of what many thought was an ordinary penny. In 1983 something unusual happened at the Denver Mint. It was the first full year after the United States Mint switched the composition of the penny from solid copper to a copper-plated zinc core. That change alone created a wave of interest among collectors, because whenever the mint shifts metal composition, errors and transitional mistakes tend to appear, and those transitional errors have become some of the most valuable modern coins ever discovered. But with the 1983 D penny, the story gets even more interesting because certain examples struck that year exhibit sharp doubling, strong die errors, metal anomalies, plating issues, and off-center strikes that have caused collectors to pay enormous sums for the best preserved pieces. Many people don't realize that a simple coin from their pocket change could carry extraordinary value if it belongs to the rare error categories that specialists hunt for. The 1983 D penny also exists in a very small number of high-grade mint state conditions that have stunned the market. While billions were produced, only a handful survived without scratches, dings, discoloration, or wear, and those pristine survivors now demand extremely high prices at auctions. Reports from major coin sales have shown values soaring into the thousands for examples graded at the top of the scale, and one astonishingly high-quality specimen attracted attention with a value reaching into extraordinary territory, with discussions circulating around the coin community estimating certain premium examples approaching values as high as $787.97645 in theoretical projected market worth when factoring rarity and collector competition. This number shocks new collectors, but in the world of numismatics, rarity combined with demand can create prices that seem unbelievable until they are paid in cash by a determined buyer. To understand why this particular penny has such power in the market, we must look deeper into its history. The shift from copper to zinc was a major moment for the mint. Zinc cores created new problems, like plating bubbles, weak strikes, and cracks, and while the mint tried to adjust quickly, the transitional period produced significant imperfections. Collectors now chase these imperfections because they represent a moment in American minting history where technology and production were being forced to adapt. The 1983 series became a symbol of this experimentation, and Denver Mint coins especially show characteristics that specialists still study today. That is why collectors always check 1983 D cents carefully under magnification, searching for doubling on the date, Liberty, or the motto, as well as reverse doubling around the lettering or the Lincoln Memorial. Any strong doubling can turn a common coin into a valuable discovery. Another fascinating detail is the way the market responds to public interest. When stories emerge about rare finds, collectors rush to re-examine jars, drawers, and old wallets. Suddenly thousands of people who never cared about coins become treasure hunters searching their pockets. And each time a remarkable 1983 D penny appears at auction, even more attention floods into the market. That attention pushes prices upward. Even lower-grade coins experience a boost because more people are paying attention, hoping to add one to their collection. That is the beauty of numismatics. Value rises not only from rarity, but from the excitement generated by the hunt itself. Top Liberty coins are also experiencing a surge in value right now, and their presence in today's market adds even more energy to the world of coin collecting. Liberty designs have always captured the spirit of American coinage, and coins featuring Liberty often rise far beyond their original face value because collectors appreciate the artwork, the symbolism, and the historical importance. These Liberty coins represent freedom, strength, resilience, and the evolution of American design, and whenever the market warms up, these coins become even more desirable. High-grade examples, rare dates, mint errors, and proof strikes can command substantial prices, and when paired with the sudden attention on coins like the 1983 D cent, the entire market becomes more active and competitive. Imagine finding a penny lying in a drawer for years, untouched, ignored, and suddenly realizing that it might hold far more value than pocket change. That is the exact thrill that keeps collectors engaged. Stories surface every year about someone discovering a valuable error coin in a random roll of change, or a forgotten stash in an old family box suddenly producing a treasure. This excitement grows even more when major auction houses reveal that values have jumped again. The possibility of holding a rare Top Liberty coin or a sought-after 1983 D cent has become a real motivation for collectors around the world. Collectors are now paying very close attention to the condition of these coins. For the highest values, the coin must be preserved in the best possible state, meaning sharp details, no scratch marks, and a clean surface. Mint state 65 and above can skyrocket in price, while lower grades still hold value if they contain rare doubling or unique errors. Professional graders look at every detail carefully, and once a coin receives certification, its value becomes even stronger in the marketplace. The deeper we explore, the clearer it becomes that coins are more than metal discs. They are pieces of history, records of technology, and reflections of national change. The 1983 D penny tells a story of transition. Top Liberty coins tell stories of art and identity. And collectors like you keep these stories alive by preserving them, studying them, and appreciating the value they hold. Whether you are searching through rolls, studying auction news, or learning about mint production history, you are participating in a tradition that has existed for centuries. So keep your eyes open, check your coins carefully, and never assume that a simple penny is worthless. You might be holding something that collectors will fight over, something with a story, something with a market value far beyond what you expect. And as the world of numismatics continues to grow, these discoveries become even more exciting, especially with coins like the 1983 D Lincoln cent gaining incredible attention and Liberty coins continuing to shine as symbols of American heritage and collector pride. If you enjoy exploring rare coins, hidden treasures, and the mysteries of the minting world, stay connected with Coins, where every episode reveals something extraordinary. The hunt never ends, the value keeps rising, and your next big discovery could be waiting in your hand right now. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about, most searched and most shocking modern American coins, the Liberty design era pieces that include the mysterious 1983 D coin, which has recently caught the attention of collectors around the world. People are stunned because some of these coins have appeared in the market with unbelievable values, and the demand keeps rising as collectors realize how rare a perfect surviving piece can be. Imagine holding a coin that looks ordinary but might be worth more than a car, more than gold bars, or even more than a house, depending on condition, rarity, and error details. This is the magic hidden inside everyday pocket change, and this is exactly why coin lovers are exploring these Liberty-era treasures. The story begins in the early 1980s when the United States Mint shifted materials and updated designs to reduce costs. During 1982 and 1983, the Mint experimented with changing metal composition, and because of that, several coins struck in those years carry hidden differences. The 1983 D coin especially became one of the most surprising pieces in the modern market. If you find one in perfect condition, or one that contains unexpected mint errors, clipped planchets, off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual metal combinations, the value can explode far beyond what anyone ever expected. Some rare examples have shocked collectors because they appeared in auction houses with values reaching extremely high numbers. People are stunned because something that started as one small cent can now climb to hundreds, thousands, or even more depending on the quality. The modern coin market is full of unexpected jumps in value, and collectors are becoming more aware of how small mistakes in production can turn a normal coin into a life-changing discovery. Many collectors search old jars, family drawers, inherited boxes, and even pocket change, hoping to spot a Liberty-era cent from 1983 with that tiny D mint mark that looks clean, sharp, and untouched. The reason these coins became so rare is that most of them were heavily used, damaged, scratched, or worn out, making perfect condition examples unbelievably hard to find. When one appears in a grading company sealed slab with perfect luster, strong strike, and flawless surfaces, collectors compete for it like a treasure from an ancient kingdom. This is where the story becomes even more exciting. Some pieces from this period have been tracked selling for astonishing numbers, sometimes surprising even experts. The modern market saw figures reaching a total estimated value like $787,97646 for rare combinations of Liberty-era coins across auctions, private sales, high-grade specimens, and extremely rare era pieces in top condition. These values keep shifting as collectors discover more overlooked pieces in old collections. The rush to find a perfect or era-rich Liberty coin has turned into a worldwide treasure hunt, and every collector wants to be the lucky one who finds the next big star of the market. Collectors always ask what makes these coins so valuable. The answer is surprisingly simple yet extremely powerful. Demand is rising, supply is limited, and perfect pieces are almost impossible to find. When grading companies mark a coin with a top-tier grade, the value can multiply overnight. A small scratch can reduce value, but a perfect coin can launch into unbelievable price levels. And when you combine that with the mystery of errors, unusual strikes, or anomalies created during minting, you transform an ordinary copper-plated cent into a collectible worth more than silver, gold, or platinum in weight comparison. The history behind these coins adds another layer of magic. From the moment the presses came down in 1983, no one knew that these pieces would one day become treasures. People used them for buying candy, paying parking meters, and carrying them loosely in pockets. They traveled through hands, pockets, drawers, old wallets, and dusty jars for decades. Yet the moment collectors realized the importance of condition and mint errors in the modern market, the 1983 D-era coins suddenly became symbols of unexpected value hidden in ordinary life. Every coin tells a story, and these Liberty-era coins tell a story of survival, luck, and hidden richness. The thrill of coin hunting continues to grow. Every day someone finds a forgotten coin, cleans an old box, opens a childhood piggy bank, or checks a bundle of cents saved for years. Many are now turning to these collections to search for the legendary Liberty-era treasures, and especially the 1983 D coin. And when someone finds a sharp, shining, nearly untouched coin from this period, collectors start dreaming about the possibility of discovering something rare enough to reach astonishing values. The Coins channel brings this excitement directly to you, reminding you that the treasure you seek might be sitting somewhere close, waiting to be discovered. Maybe in an old pocket, maybe in a forgotten collection, or maybe in a coin you never looked at twice. The story of these Liberty-era coins and the 1983 D piece continues to inspire collectors, spark curiosity, and fuel the dream that one day a simple discovery might turn into something extraordinary. So keep searching, keep learning, and keep exploring the world of rare coins, because every great find begins with one moment of curiosity. And your moment might be just one coin away. Today we are diving deep into one of the most surprising and exciting topics in modern numismatics. We are exploring the powerful story and current market spark of top Liberty coins that are making collectors around the world shift their attention. And among these rare and valuable treasures, one coin has captured unbelievable fame, the 1988 D Lincoln cent, a coin that many people used to ignore, but today its demand, value, and history have transformed it into one of the most talked about modern Lincoln pennies in the market. So sit tight, because this story isn't just about a coin, it's about hidden value, unexpected fortune, and the unbelievable world of rare American cents. Imagine you are holding a coin that millions of people have spent, dropped, saved, forgotten, or thrown in jars, but suddenly that same coin gains a reputation for being worth way more than its face value. The 1988 D penny is exactly that kind of coin. Produced at the Denver Mint with the D Mint mark, it came at a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning designs, adjusting dies, and experimenting with the smallest details that most people would never notice. But coin collectors know that these tiny details can turn a regular coin into a jackpot. The story goes deeper when you realize that not all 1988 D pennies are the same. Some of them contain a special feature known among collectors as the reverse of 1989. A small, almost invisible design variation in the lettering and the designer initials on the back of the coin transformed this coin into a serious collectible. It is this tiny mistake, this little oversight in mixing coin dies, that made the value of a simple penny climb to huge levels. And today, some of these rare coins have been reported selling for hundreds, thousands, and in extremely high-grade certified conditions, values reaching well beyond what anyone expected from a modern copper-plated zinc cent. The world of Liberty coins is always full of surprises. Top Liberty coins have created powerful histories because they represent the spirit of freedom, tradition, and classic American design. And the 1988 D penny, with its shining Lincoln portrait, strong lettering, bold Liberty mark, and historical background, has earned its place among coins that collectors chase with passion. Some collectors have discovered these rare varieties tucked away in old boxes, bags, or family collections that were ignored for years. Some found them in pocket change. Some discovered them in huge coin rolls after hours of searching. The moment they realize what they are holding is priceless, a simple coin suddenly becomes a rare treasure. Current market activity around these coins is on fire. Collectors are paying big money for high-grade, clean, sharply struck 1988 D cents with the rare reverse. Reports of current market values include sales reaching into thousands of dollars for certified mint state examples. There are values circulating in discussions, with numbers jumping into incredible ranges like $787.97644 and beyond depending on condition, rarity, and market demand. Condition is king, and a flawless coin with glowing luster, strong strike, and no scratches becomes the dream of every collector. Some buyers chase these coins because they love the variety, some for investment, and others because they understand that once a rare coin is gone, the opportunity may never come again. But the story isn't just about money. It's about the history behind these coins. The late 1980s were a time of technological upgrades at the mint. New hubs, new punches, and new design refinements were introduced. Sometimes the wrong die was used with the wrong hub, and that mistake created a variety. That's the magic of minting history. One small shift in production becomes a lifetime opportunity for collectors decades later. The 1988 D penny teaches us that even recent coins can hold massive historical value, making top Liberty coins not just metal pieces but living stories that continue to shine. Collectors love top Liberty coins because they carry the strong word Liberty on them, a reminder of American heritage. When people search through their coins and suddenly discover a rare variety with a unique background, that exciting moment is what makes numismatics so special. Every collector dreams of finding a hidden treasure. And today, people all around the world are checking their coins because the market has shown over and over that a simple 1-cent coin can turn into a fortune. With the rise of online auctions, collector groups, grading services, and global interest in small details, the market for these Liberty coins keeps growing. People are learning more, searching more, and valuing these coins more than ever before. And when a coin like the 1988 D Lincoln cent jumps in price and becomes the topic of the day, the excitement spreads fast. This is the kind of energy that keeps the coin world alive. So today, when someone holds a 1988 D penny, especially one with the rare reverse, they are not just holding metal. They are holding history, rarity, design evolution, and the potential of unexpected wealth. And that is why top Liberty coins continue to shine in the world of numismatics. They are the symbols of craftsmanship, the memories of minting history, and sometimes, they are silent treasures waiting to be discovered in ordinary pockets. This is Coins, your place to explore rare finds, hidden gems, powerful histories, and surprising market values that keep the collecting world fascinating. Always keep searching, always stay curious, and who knows, maybe your next penny could turn into the treasure that changes everything. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating corners of the numismatic world, a journey through the shimmering legacy of Liberty coins and the surprising rise in collector value for certain rare pieces, including the 1996 D coin that has captured unbelievable attention in the current market. This is not just a video, this is a full adventure through history, rarity, mystery, and unexpected treasure. So sit back, relax, and let's explore a world where even a single coin can be worth far more than its face value. When we talk about Liberty coins, we aren't just talking about metal. We're talking about the heart of American symbolism. The image of Liberty has appeared on countless designs, each one carrying its own artistic beauty and historical weight. Some coins bring stories of struggle, some bring stories of triumph, and some bring stories of pure luck, especially for those lucky collectors who discover a rare variant hiding quietly in an old drawer, a forgotten box, or even in loose change. Among these thrilling discoveries, the 1996 D has taken a surprising spotlight. Collectors across the country have been buzzing, hunting, researching, comparing, trying to understand why this coin has suddenly become a star in the market. The truth is simple: rarity creates desire, desire creates demand, and demand can turn a simple coin into a valuable treasure. In recent discussions and collector observations, numbers like 787.97643 have been floating around, symbolizing excitement and the potential for big value jumps. Whether the exact figure is a confirmed sale or part of the hype, one thing is certain: the interest in this coin has grown more than ever before. The 1996 D coin sits at the crossroads of nostalgia and modern collecting trends. It was minted during a time many people remember clearly, which gives it emotional appeal. But beyond the memories, there are stories of sharp-struck examples, high-grade finds, minting quirks, and the ongoing hunt for error varieties that collectors absolutely love. Errors are where the real magic happens. A small shift, a doubled letter, a faint line, an unexpected mark, these tiny imperfections can transform the value of a coin dramatically. The slightest deviation from the norm makes the coin unique, and uniqueness is pure gold in the collector world. Imagine holding a coin that millions of people overlook every day. Imagine discovering that this very coin in your hand has the right combination of condition, rarity, and desirability to be worth far more than anyone would expect. That is the thrilling energy surrounding the Liberty coin era and specifically the 1996 D interest today. Collectors talk, markets move, prices shift, and suddenly a coin that once seemed ordinary becomes a treasure with a story worth telling. But the value of a coin is not only measured in dollars. It's measured in history. It's measured in the legacy of design. It's measured in how many of these coins have survived in top condition. Mint state examples always lead the charge here. A coin in shining, untouched condition can instantly multiply in value simply because time normally erases perfection. The older the coin, the harder it is to find one preserved perfectly. That's why collectors chase grading services, hunt for high scores, and celebrate each discovery like a personal victory. As we move deeper into the world of Liberty coins, the story only becomes richer. These coins reflect artistic evolution, economic change, national pride, and the craftsmanship of generations of engravers who poured their skill into every detail. From the flowing hair Liberty to the standing Liberty, from modern portraits to vintage masterpieces, the theme of Liberty has shaped the entire landscape of American coinage. Every design is a reminder of freedom, identity, and the enduring power of symbols that last across centuries. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors today. Not just the design, not just the history, but the unexpected market movements. Coin markets can be unpredictable, rising fast when a new discovery is made, when a rare auction sale appears, or when collectors suddenly turn their attention to a specific year or mint. That's what has happened with coins like the 1996 D. When excitement spreads, values rise, discussions explode, and collectors rush to check their own collections to see if they are sitting on hidden wealth. Even if your coin is not a rare error, not a mint state gem, not a unique strike, it can still be part of a growing trend. Coins gain value as awareness grows. The more people talk about a specific coin, the more eyes search for it, the more demand builds, and the more the entire market elevates. This is the phenomenon we're witnessing today, where even common coins begin shining with unexpected potential, and this is why the world of Liberty coins remains timeless. Every generation finds something new to appreciate. Every collector finds a different detail to fall in love with. And every coin has the chance to become the next great treasure in someone's life. Whether the value is sentimental or financial, these coins continue to inspire curiosity, passion, and discovery. So as you watch this video on coins, take a moment to think about your own collection, your own drawer, your own box of saved change. You never know which coin might hold surprising value, which coin might tell a forgotten story, or which coin might become part of a growing trend that transforms its worth overnight. The world of coins is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and every day brings a new opportunity. Thank you for watching Coins, where every episode opens a new chapter in the rich, exciting world of numismatics. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and keep believing that every coin has a hidden story waiting for you to discover. Today we dive deep into the world of Liberty coins and the incredible story behind some of the most surprising modern finds, including the stunning 2012 Liberty coin that has collectors talking all around the world. If you think old coins are the only ones worth money, then prepare yourself because today's story will change your mind. The coin market is heating up like never before, and the value of rare Liberty designs is climbing at a pace that shocks even experienced collectors. The fascinating journey of Liberty coins begins long before modern presses, starting from a period when the idea of freedom, independence, and national identity was being shaped. These coins were not only currency, they were symbols, pieces of art, and tiny monuments of a nation's spirit. Over the decades, designs changed, metal compositions evolved, minting technology improved, and the world of numismatics grew larger, but one thing always remained the same: collectors have a deep love for anything bearing the iconic figure of Liberty. That is why every time a rare Liberty coin surfaces in the market, eyes turn and prices rise. Today the market demand for high-grade Liberty coins is exploding. Collectors, investors, and even new hobbyists are searching through old drawers, pocket change, forgotten jars, and inherited boxes to find hidden gems. From classic Liberty head coins to the modern 2012 pieces, anything with a combination of rarity, condition, and historical connection has the potential to reach surprising prices. Now let's go into the world of the 2012 coin that is generating excitement everywhere. Many people underestimate newer coins, assuming only century-old pieces gain value. But the truth is the modern coin market has changed. Limited mintages, striking errors, high-grade preservation, and collector interest can make even a coin minted just a decade ago worth hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. Some reports and collector sales have shown that specific high-grade or error 2012 Liberty coins have been valued at hundreds of dollars, and even recorded discussions showing speculative valuations nearing $787.97642 in certain premium condition categories discussed by collectors. This is not an official fixed price but evidence that the market can become extremely competitive when collectors chase a specific variety. People often ask what makes a modern coin suddenly so valuable. The answer lies in a mix of factors. First is rarity, whether through limited production numbers or surviving specimens in perfect condition. Second is error potential. Even the smallest minting mistake like a doubled die, off-center strike, or unusual metal surface can turn an ordinary coin into a superstar. Third is collector attention. Whenever the community focuses on a particular coin, the value naturally rises because demand outweighs supply. And finally, the overall story of the coin adds emotional value, transforming it from just metal into a piece of history. That is why the 2012 Liberty coin has become such a talked-about piece. Many collectors are now searching their saved change hoping to find a high-quality example. When a coin receives a top-tier professional grade, prices skyrocket. A coin that looks normal to the eye could suddenly become worth much more under magnification and expert examination. This is the reason people take modern coins seriously. The biggest profits in the coin world often come from items nobody expected. the history behind Liberty coins is equally exciting. Their designs evolved through the imaginations of some of the greatest engravers, each representing new eras of American identity. The appearance of Liberty on these coins symbolizes resilience, freedom, and national pride. This emotional and historical weight makes them more desirable, and when scarcity enters the picture, the result is always the same: collectors fight to own them. The market for Liberty coins has also strengthened due to social media and online auctions. A coin once forgotten can suddenly appear in a viral video and its value shoots up overnight. People from all around the world join auctions, and bidding wars create unbelievable price surges. This is exactly what has happened with many modern Liberty designs. The 2012 D particularly gained attention after collectors began sharing unusual high-grade finds that sparked discussions about hidden value. When looking at coin prices today, always remember the golden rule of numismatics: condition is king. A shiny, scratch-free, perfectly centered coin can multiply in price compared to an average circulated one. This is why coin roll hunters and collectors search through hundreds of coins just to find one that stands out. They know the reward can be significant. Some coins bought for a single dollar have later sold for hundreds or thousands. Stories like these fuel the passion of coin hunters around the globe. The modern Liberty market continues to evolve, and experts believe that rare pieces from the 2000s and 2010s will become the classics of the future. Many people ignored coins from this era, meaning fewer were preserved in mint condition. Decades from now, collectors will search for these early 21st century pieces just as passionately as we search today for older silver coins. This is exactly why it is the perfect time to start your own collection or check your saved coins. You never know what treasure is waiting in your pocket right now. The interest in the 2012 D coin also reflects how the world of coins blends history with opportunity. Each piece tells a story, and each collector hopes to hold something that carries meaning beyond its face value. That is the magic of numismatics. Whether it's an antique Liberty coin from the 19th century or a shining modern 2012 D rarity, the beauty lies in the search, the surprise, and the connection to something greater than ourselves. So if you have a collection at home, take a moment to look through it. If you have jars of coins, old piggy banks, or inherited boxes from relatives, now is the time to explore them. That one coin you overlooked could be worth far more than you expect. The numbers may surprise you, the history may inspire you, and the journey into the world of Liberty coins may become a passion that stays with you for life. Thank you for watching Coins, your trusted place for rare finds, hidden treasures, and the latest market insights. Keep your eyes open, keep searching, and who knows, maybe the next valuable discovery will be yours. Stay tuned for more incredible stories, updates on market prices, and deep dives into the world of collectible currency. Your next big coin surprise might be waiting right around the corner, and we are here to help you find it. Today we enter a world packed with mystery, value, history, and unbelievable stories. This is the world of Liberty coins, a world where a single coin found in your old drawer or given as a gift can turn into a fortune. Every year collectors hunt for that one coin that stands out from the rest, and today we will talk about those Liberty coins that have captured the attention of millions. Some of these small pieces of metal have reached values that can shock even expert collectors, and that is exactly what keeps the passion of coin hunting alive. Among all the modern discoveries, the Liberty coins from the last few decades have become increasingly popular. The rise of market value, the sudden jumps in auction prices, and the growing interest from investors have turned these coins into hot assets. Whether you are a beginner or an expert in collecting, understanding the true worth of a Liberty coin is essential, because each coin carries a story, a journey through the minting process, circulation, errors, rarity, and demand. People around the world are now searching for Liberty coins that look ordinary but actually carry hidden errors that can lift their price to thousands of dollars. That is why today we explore not only their history but also the real market value in the current market point. One of the coins gaining massive attention is the 2018 D Liberty coin. At first glance it looks simple and common, but collectors know that this coin has become one of the most talked about finds. The Denver Mint produced millions of coins in 2018, but only a small number carried unusual characteristics that skyrocketed their value. Some pieces have been discovered with off-center strikes, some with doubling that is visible on the letters and numbers, and some even with planchet issues that turn them into extremely rare treasures. These small differences create huge differences in value because collectors love unique pieces, and when a coin is rare it naturally becomes a treasure. The 2018 Liberty coin in the current market has reached surprising values. Many collectors have reported selling special pieces for high amounts. The excitement increases when the coin is in mint state condition, meaning untouched, shiny and preserved. A perfect condition coin has the power to reach high value, especially when it contains a unique feature. The market currently shows large interest in this coin and collectors are constantly searching for the rarest examples. Even a regular circulated 2018 coin can fetch a good amount if it holds any error. Some rare pieces have been valued in the range that shocks beginners and keeps experts thrilled, but the journey of Liberty coins does not end there. Collectors around the world continue to track old and new coins that feature Liberty designs because they symbolize freedom and American heritage. Many of these coins have historic significance because they were minted during important periods. They remind us that coins are more than currency. They are tiny pieces of history preserved in metal. Every scratch, shine and pattern tells a story. When you look at a Liberty coin you see the effort of engravers, the precision of mints and the dreams of collectors who hope they might have found something extraordinary. One of the most incredible things about Liberty coins is that their value is not fixed. It keeps growing. Market trends change and collectors drive the demand even higher. A coin that was once worth a few dollars can suddenly climb to hundreds or even thousands. Some rare Liberty coins have reached unbelievable figures like $787.97641 in certain evaluations and special sales, showing that the right coin at the right time with the right rarity can turn into a fortune. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is an adventure. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable piece. The story of Liberty coins continues to grow. Collectors often spend years researching, studying mint marks, comparing details, examining edges, analyzing surfaces and searching for small differences that others might ignore. These tiny differences separate a normal coin from a valuable one. The Denver Mint Mark D on a coin instantly turns it into something to examine carefully because Denver has produced many interesting error coins over the years. When a Liberty coin comes from Denver, collectors immediately start checking for unique features. The 2018 Liberty coin is a perfect example of how a modern coin can hold incredible hidden value. When we talk about history, it is important to understand why Liberty coins were created in the first place. The symbol of Liberty stands for independence, hope, strength, and the spirit of a nation. Engravers through generations have added their creativity into these designs, making every Liberty coin beautiful, meaningful, and collectible. From early years to modern times, the image of Liberty has appeared on numerous coins and each version carries its own charm. This long connection between Liberty and coinage is one of the reasons why collectors value these pieces so highly. They are not just metal. They are art. Moving into the present-day market, we clearly see that the demand for Liberty coins has increased. Large auction houses have recorded significant rises in sales. Online marketplaces are filled with collectors searching for rare pieces. Enthusiasts are constantly discussing new discoveries, grading conditions, and error varieties. This growing interest boosts the prices even more. When demand rises, value rises. That is why the 2018 Liberty coin and many other Liberty coins continue to climb in importance and worth. Another major factor that adds value is condition. If you have a Liberty coin that still shines with original luster and sharp details, you have something special. Collectors love crisp edges, clear lettering, and undamaged surfaces. The better the condition, the higher the price. Coins in mint state sometimes reach incredible values because they preserve the exact look they had when first minted. For some collectors, finding a perfect Liberty coin is like discovering a treasure that time forgot. If you are watching this video on the Coins channel, it means you are passionate about rare coins, hidden value, and the excitement of discovering something precious. Maybe right now you have a jar of coins at home, maybe you have an old box from your parents or grandparents, or maybe you just received change from a store. It is possible that inside there is a coin worth far more than you ever imagined. The world of Liberty coins is full of surprises. Even today, new discoveries are being made. Collectors are finding rare pieces that were unnoticed for years, and that is the beauty of coin collecting. You never know where your journey will take you. The next valuable Liberty coin could be in your pocket right now. The next big discovery could be waiting in your drawer. The thrill of searching, learning, and discovering always continues. The market is growing, values are rising, and collectors are constantly on the lookout for the next rare piece. The 2018 Liberty coin stands as one of the most exciting examples that modern coins can hold massive value when combined with rarity and collector demand. Thank you for watching this long and detailed journey into the world of Liberty coins. Stay connected with the Coins channel for more discoveries, rare finds, market updates, and amazing stories. Remember, every coin has a story and every collector has a dream. Keep searching and keep discovering, because your next coin might be worth a fortune.